Good morning, everyone. May the good Lord bless you. I hope you're having yourself a wonderful day. I see the sun is about to pop out, so that's going to mean it's time for me to go cut some more firewood. This time of the year, I start cutting next winter's firewood while it's still cool out. Here in the state of Virginia, you can get a wood cutting permit in the National Forest. For $20, you can cut 4 cords of wood. $20. So I've been cutting my firewood this morning. It was raining, so I don't like to cut firewood in the rain. Guys, in this video, we're going to talk about friction fire, the bow drill. Now, I know I've got several videos about this on YouTube, but I thought this morning while I was sitting here waiting on it to stop raining or maybe clear up a little bit that I would talk a little bit about this and show people how to do it again. It's fascinating to watch somebody who knows how to take a bow and a couple of sticks, a couple pieces of wood, and make a fire with it, okay? So, of course, you've got to have a bow. Now, this one I've had it don't even flex anymore. So, what you have to do when your piece of wood does not flex is make sure that your spindle stick that you're using, this is a piece of basswood, by the way. When you hear me talk about bow drills, you'll either hear me talking about buckeye or basswood. Now, cedar works as well, but I like these softer woods, okay? Now, this is old stuff. It might even fail on me this morning, I don't know. It's already cracked. But the first video that I ever really put on YouTube was called the Bow Drill Revolution. So you have to have your hearth board, of course. I'll show you that close up. And you have to have either a stone or a hard piece of wood for your pressure block. And of course your spindle stick itself. Now one of the things that confuses people right off the bat about the bow drill is that they don't understand how to put this particular item in the bow itself. So I'm going to show you how to do that this morning, or how I do it. Take your bow, hold it just like I'm holding it right here, and take your spindle stick with the bottom part that you're going to be making your coal with, point it that direction, and wrap it around the string, okay? I mean, you understand that. Take that spindle stick and just wrap it around your string one time, just like that right there. Now that thing is pointing down and ready to be pressure blocked and turned. It's pretty simple. All right, now I'm using, you guys, Osage orange. I'll lay this aside because it's not 45 degrees in the shop even with the fire burning. Let's take a look at this right here. You'll notice that I've made some coals there with that particular block right there. Like I said, it's basswood, it's very soft. You start your hole, then you make a notch to about the center of that hole. That way the dust that you're creating can fall out the notch that's in this piece of wood, fall down, and eventually, if you get it black enough and hot enough, it's going to ignite into a coal. Now, let me talk about the spindle part, because you'll probably never see anybody but me do it the way that I do it. You'll see that the top of my spindle is round, okay? Most of these people who do this make pointy ends on both ends of their spindle. And I find that when you're trying to teach somebody that they throw the spindle stick a whole lot worse if it's got a pointy end on it, like that. But they say that creates less friction, and it does. But I find that this is better, And once you get the stick broke into your pressure block, now by the way, you guys, I don't remember what I think I put some type of, I think it's siliconized dust on that right there. I think it's called, shoot, I can't remember what it is. But anyway, you want to use something that makes this slick, okay? Real nice and slick. And it'll come to me after this video what I've used on this particular one. Because when I used to teach the classes, people just could not keep they just couldn't keep this where it's supposed to be because it just ground too much. But these things have to be broke in, okay? I was brain dead there. It's called Never Sees. You just put, you don't have to do it but about once. I'm going to do it on this block right here, but Never Sees is some really good stuff. I don't know what's in it. But now, that thing is slicker than a ribbon, and it's not going to hang up here at the top, because if you've got friction at the top, that's going to slow you down, and you're really not going to be really efficient at making a bow drill fire, okay? So with that, let's get down here on the floor, and I will show you the process that I go through to try to do it. And like I said, it might have a failure this morning. I don't know. Because even experts fail at stuff. There ain't no question about it. So let me get you set up there where you can see the actual process in process. Now what I'm going to use, you guys, this morning, well, not there, Mike. I've got a piece of cloth right here. Just an old piece of an old t-shirt. And what I'm going to do is I've got planer shavings. That's what that is right there. That's the bird's nest this morning. Like I said, I've got several different videos on YouTube on how to do this. But let me back up the camera, back it up, and let you see this happen, okay? So we're going to take the block. We're going to try a new hole right there, okay? And I've already just pre-notched it in there. Hope that's not in you guys' way right there. Okay. What we're doing right here, you all, is we're burning it in, okay? This is the burn in stage. Now you'll see it smoking. All right, you can see we've got it burned in. That's the start of it, okay? You see how good and black the dust is? Now, what I want to do is I want to cut this notch further back in here. So, and I'm going to do that off camera, you guys. I'm just going to whittle this notch back into the center of this burn-in, okay? All right, you all, when you're doing this, just go ahead. Now you can see I've cut this notch back into this friction block. Just go ahead and save that dust right there. We'll try this again and see if we can get it to work. Now make sure you breathe through this process, guys. Don't get in a hurry. down at the bottom, you have to watch it, and watch when your coal ignites that pile of sawdust, it will start burning on its own. By the way, all this wood, you guys, is damp this morning. Now you see I've got smoke cooking right there, you guys. So let her cook. Let her cook. Now we'll take our spindle, guys. I'm gonna back you up. I'm not gonna cut you off, okay? I'm just gonna back you up so you can see me. Okay. See what we've got right there? Now that still don't mean, you guys, that we got a fire yet. We've got to get that transferred over here into this bundle of sawdust. Then we have to get it to blow into a flame. There you go, you guys. There's your fire. That's simply all there is to it, you all. Now, you all, why would you want to learn how to do this stuff right here? It's really an education in how they used to do it before matches come along. And before there was ever anything called flint and steel, okay? Friction fire was the way that they done it. Now, you see me do the hand drill, but Lord have mercy, I hate the hand drill. I'm not good at it, and I've got permanent scarring on my hands from teaching it. Permanent scars, you guys, on my hands. It's almost like carpal tunnel from teaching the hand drill. So right there is your fireboard, hearth board, they call it. Here's my version of the pressure block. That's made out of Osage orange. Your spindle. And one more time. You're going to load your spindle. Okay? Take that spindle, point it towards your fire, or point it in that direction away from you, the bottom part, put it around your string and turn it down, just like that right there. Now, what you won't notice about everybody else who teaches this, you guys, I'm going to get something else over here. So hang on there just 1 second. I'll be right back. What you won't see other people teach is having this notch right here in the center of that spindle. I found years ago when I was teaching this and people couldn't keep the string from running either down the spindle or up the spindle, if you will put that notch in there, it doesn't have to be but about 1/8 of an inch deep and about 1 inch long. If you'll put that notch in the center of that spindle, it will stop that string from gravitating up and down. Okay? I believe that's the way this one goes. See? See your notch? Now, experts don't teach that. But folks, when you're teaching people classes about bow drills, and they never can get this accomplished, in other words, they never can get a cold, no matter how hard they try, then to me that means that the teacher ain't really a good teacher. If I come to teach you something and you go away and you haven't accomplished what you paid me to show you how to do, then you're really not a teacher. You can do it, but you don't know how to teach it. You have to teach young people and old people confidence so that they have confidence in themselves. Once you master the bow drill, you know anywhere in the world you are at where there's a piece of wood and you've got some string, or you can make some string, you make a fire. And you don't have to take a hand drill and go through that hand drill process, because out here in the eastern United States, where the humidity is very high, or down south where it's very high, it's a hard job to get that first cold and not come up with permanent damage on them paws right there. All right, you all, may the good Lord bless you. I hope you're having a wonderful spring, and spring's almost sprung here. I've got some flowers actually popping up even in the frost. So that's the way it's happening. Guys, I apologize to my church. The fact that I miss my church members not being able to go live with them, okay? And if you've never seen any of my preaching, you can go on my channel and see some of my preaching. But since YouTube done that to me, I don't know anything else to do except just preach on videos and put them out there. And wait till they cancel that stuff, I guess. But anyway, you guys, may the good Lord bless you. I hope you have yourself a wonderful and blessed day.